What is up, everybody? Svensson here, back with another MLB 9 innings video. We got a little bit something different going on today. My buddy who runs a Dodgers account just over the last couple of months has asked me to do some work on there. So you'll see we'll be using some blues, we'll be using some greens. We worked on his legend that he got from the legend pack. That's in this video. And to top it all off, at the end, we've got a Team Select Sig. So this video is full of content. Check it out. You may recognize this Dodgers account. This is the one I did some skill changes, some blues and greens on. The owner asked me to log in and use some blues and some skill change tickets. So we're going to do just that. Let's see how many skill changes we have. 35 is a good number. He just GI'd a Rich Hill signature that he got for free. He got it from a mileage sig. So let's see where this Rich Hill is. Maybe it's still in his player reserve. Yes, it is. So he has a decent training on it. A little bit low to the left there, but we don't have skills yet, so that's fine. Has a low stamina. It'll work for now. So we're really looking for two good skills here because eventually this will be Black Diamond, but we still want to get it into the lineup. So this is going to be a hard sell to get finesse pitcher on, but we may be able to do it with this train. I haven't run the calculations. Boss Mess Pitching Machine is a pretty solid setup, if I'm being honest. We are going to pop open a second skill storage. It's not a great skill set by any means. You know what? If it were 2018 right now, that skill set would be amazing. It's just with Pitching Machine nerfs, Boss nerfs, Mess kind of falling out of the meta. Pitching Machine just isn't really what it used to be. Let's add a skill storage and change that one. We're looking for something a little better, but it is nice, especially because you can max out Boss and Pitching Machine. So if you're like a lower overall, if you're like probably in like the 90 to 105 range, you can probably run with that set just fine. Pitching Machine, Dom stability, it's not what we're looking for. The problem with it is Pitching Machine and Boss stability, not really what we're looking for. But Pitching Machine and Mess are both really good third skills. You can't have two of them, though. You don't want two third skills. You want a first and a second skill. Looks like we're starting to run out of luck here. Man, we were having some good skill changes, and then it got worse. There's our first sighting of finesse, one of my favorite skills. Probably my favorite gold skill in the game. It's just so good. But again, it's a hard sell to get it on this player just because his breaking ball is so low, which I'm kind of surprised because I thought in real life he had a really good curveball. That's kind of what I think of when I think of Rich Hill. So I'm kind of shocked that his breaking ball is so bad. But you know what? I also wasn't watching him in 2017, so maybe that curveball is a more recent addition. Really nothing great happening here. There's a 3-3-3 with Pitching Machine. I wouldn't green ticket that. There's another Boss Mess set. Two more. Let's see if we get any kind of luck on our last ticket. Not really, so we're going to switch back over to this other skill storage. Again, he can max out Boss and Pitching Machine, and it'll do okay. It won't be great, but it will do okay. Next up, he asked me to use blues, save one of them. We are going to use these on Jock Peterson, who has, if you remember from that video, A 3-3-3 set with Slugger, Spot, and Training Junkie. Slugger Spot is a very low average set. If we can add Charisma, Batting Machine, or barrel it up to it, that set will be insane. So I got to select one skill to change. That's going to be Training Junkie, which is a fine skill. It's actually a really good third skill on normal cards. But if you take a look at this card, you can see how high, this is in down condition, not even completely maxed out, not Black Diamond yet. He already has so many stats. We aren't looking for more stats on this card. On your normal card, that can help you out a lot. On your Sig card with, especially once he gets Black Diamond with the doubled set deck bonus, once he gets special training maxed out, those extra stats they're just not it, So Training Junkie skill will be changed at random. It ain't over yet. I actually like it ain't over yet, but again, we don't need more stats. We want Charisma. We're back to Training Junkie. We're going to save one of these. RBI Machine, we went down to a bronze. Push Hit, not it. Endurance isn't great. We got 3 more to try. Come on now. There's a gold Batting Machine. This card is set. Batting Machine is not barrel it up. It's not Charisma. But let me tell you, this is going to mash. This is going to be one of his best hitters. This is awesome, especially once he gets a Black Diamond. So when I'm looking at this set of skills to take to 8, the easy answer is Slugger Instinct, by the way. All right, he gave me the go-ahead to use these blues on... Derek Lowe. So let's just see what we can get. Put away pitch is what we're changing. It's not very good. It's just pretty. And we landed mess with 1 blue ticket. I mean, that's awesome. We're going to keep it. There could be justification to change it in the future if he, wants to. But for now, if he has like an abundance of blue tickets and doesn't know what to use them on. But with 2 of them, mess is so much better than put away. That's awesome. His team just got a lot better today. So this is the result of my buddy / clubmate's card that he got from the Legend Pack Fiasco. You may see that the aspect ratio on this video changed here. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work, but that's because I'm recording this on BlueStacks on my computer, which has a different aspect ratio than on my phone. So if that transition looked weird, sorry about that. But he had me train up his Rod Carew. Carew is a card that has a ton of contact, so for this card you need a lot of power because it's his lowest stat, and you need eye to be higher than contact because you want enough eye that he can hit all the balls that are being thrown out of the zone. That's what eye helps with. So for a card like Carew, where you have low power, low eye, you need to make sure power is as high as possible. That's the most important stat. And then eye is number 2. So we achieved that with him. So now we're going to go GI. We're going to go make him Diamond, and then throw some skill change tickets at him, and maybe some grade increase resets, depending on how this goes. So, let's see, sorting by grade, Rod Carew, that's who we have selected. Oh man, my buddy, he has a Yachty 16 card. He's had that since before I got my Yachty. I was super jealous of it. So this should go into his lineup to replace the Mookie Betts that he has in there right now. Yeah, it's going to replace this Mookie Betts. It's on his bench, but in his club lineup, the Kirk Gibson is going to come out. So, or it's going to end up being a bench batter chemistry guy. But look at that. Rod Carew goes blue. 70 is the grade increase. I'm going to let him jump around with trying to increase or decrease that. Let's see what skill set. He's letting me use 17 of these. He wants to save the other 50 for other things. And since we're going to Black Diamond and hunt legend skills on Karoo, which if you got a legend and you GI them, you should be doing that as well. These players have better chances for legend skills. Legend skills on them are better, but he wants to get it into his lineup as soon as possible. So we're just going to try to hunt for a decent skill set. Just 2 gold skills. Maybe we can get in the next 17 skill changes. Barrel it up 5 tool. This guy isn't really good for barrel it up. He doesn't have the speed needed for it. But this is just to get him in the lineup, and Charisma Spotlight full swing hitter. That'll do it just fine. So, Charisma Spot, full swing hitter, that'll hold him over without using a ton of skill change tickets until we can go ahead and we can get him to Black Diamond. Alright, so back on this Dodgers account, we have been using premium skill change tickets. I didn't record that, sorry. Using premium skill change tickets on Karoo. We landed bad ball hitter, so we're going to use greens. We're going to hunt as usual when I'm looking for a skill set. I want my second skill before I use blues to get my third skill. So for Karoo, barrel it up is not really a second skill. His speed just will never be high enough. That being said, it can be a fine third skill, especially if you have batter's chemistry to get his speed to a point where it could be high enough. But we're looking for slugger instinct, charisma. Batting machine is a third. Prediction can be an okay third. So let's protect bad ball and see what we get. Slugger instinct. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to use skill select change ticket. We are going to change endurance and hope we land something. Pinch hit specialist, ain't it? Table setter is okay. Not what we want on a legend, though. And no luck with the blues. So next time those drop, we'll have to take a look for them. But yeah, he is in a pretty good spot with bad ball hitter, slugger instinct. So the last thing we have to do today is a Team Select Sig pack. This is the one from a while ago. He was waiting until Kershaw was either removed from the game or didn't go out because he was injured earlier this season. Well, he never ended up going out. So yeah, we're going to see what we get from this Sig pack. So let's use it. It is a Dodgers, so let's make sure we select that. And let's see what we get. It's a hitter. Con and Pow are great. And Turner 15. It's not the best Sig ever, but it is still a third baseman where he doesn't have a Sig. It should still be very solid in his lineup. So I believe that this is a good pull. It's not a dupe. So yeah, we're happy. We're happy with this. I hope he'll be happy with this. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. You know, if you like all the content I'm putting out, leave a like below, leave a subscription, and if you leave a comment, I will try to get back to it. Thank you.